Good day, traders. Good day. I trust you are well. I trust you are having a wonderful day thus far. Welcome to MGR Forex Trading, where we board successful traders. Welcome to this lovely free video series where I'll be showcasing and providing to you one of our most powerful trading strategies. This method has been in the works, has been used over the past 8 years. We have 5 years of backtested history in which this method has been profitable. It's a fantastic method. We use it each and every single day. I personally use this method, and I will be providing this to you all for free, for no charge whatsoever. It's complimentary. It's so that you can empower yourself, because it's one of our most simplest methods to use, first of all. So I believe it to be very easy for you to grasp, and as well as the implementation of this in your trading. So without further ado, let's hop right into the charts. At MGR Forex Trading, we believe that we do not sugarcoat anything. We dive right into the deep end and we learn how to swim. So today, that's exactly what you will be doing. Get your notepad out, get your pen, and let's get learning. So, on my charts at the moment, as you can see, it looks a bit different to a normal chart. Normally your candles will be green for a bullish candle and red for a bearish candle. If you do not understand the terminology that I'm using right now, do not fret. Don't worry about it. I will be showing you and I'll be breaking down each and every single element that I'm using. Everything that you need to know will be broken down for you in bite-sized pieces, in bite-sized portions. You will learn and you will understand everything. For now, I want to showcase to you exactly how I do what I do and why I do it. Obviously, the reason why we all trade is to earn additional income. That's the main reason. We all have something that we do. You know what? We all have a job. We all have things that we have to do. And this is just something that we would like to use on the side. Just something that we have that is additional and adjacent to our primary income. So of course, I will break down everything. We will have a discussion about it. I might even have a live Zoom meeting with everyone. For the time being now, let's just go ahead and let's understand how this method works. So on my chart at the moment, I have AUDUSD. Of course, if we may not know, that's the Australian dollar to the United States dollar. It's a currency pair, and we can trade with this. So we of course interact with brokerages. We can't actively purchase Australian dollars and exchange it to US dollars. We have to do so electronically, on not on the internet, but with a company, with a brokerage, with a company that can provide us with the facilities for us to do this currency exchange, and they are called brokerages. And I will break down what a brokerage is, what they do, how they make their money, and how we are just a small piece. We are retail traders. We are just a small piece of the entire massive puzzle and the entire picture that is the world's financial system that is in place. Again, at the moment you see some lines on my chart. You see some horizontal lines, a arrow and a box, and of course the lovely black and gray or gray and white-ish background to my yellow or orange and black candles. It was supposed to be gold candles, but you know what? We work with what we have. This platform is called TradingView. So TradingView is an awesome platform. It provides you with basically every single financial asset that you can think of. It provides you with AUDUSD, GBPUSD, every single currency pair you can think of. It's sitting somewhere over here. Commodities you have, we've got cryptocurrencies, we've got many different things. We even have things in the economy. We have bonds, we have a bunch of things over here, but for the time being now, I want to draw your attention to AUDUSD. So AUDUSD, as you can see over here, AUDUSD, that's in bonds. That's not the way we are. We're supposed to be in Forex, and here we are. I choose ARBR because personally I think it's the best brokerage, not the best brokerage, but I think it's one of the best platforms or charts to use. It's very clean and quite user intuitive. The best brokerages that I will recommend is IFX Brokers and XM, but again, we will go ahead and I will tackle that in the next couple of videos. For now, we got a box in our chart, and all these candles are a representation in the change in price. So when you have a currency pair, you have two currencies. You have your base currency and you have the quote currency. Your base currency is the first one that you see. It's always on the left hand side, and then on the right hand side is your quote currency. So the base will always be 1, and the quote will be what's it quoted as. So if I have $1, it will be a dollar to 17 rand or 16 rand, whatever the exchange rate is to the South African rand. Now that we have the Australian dollar to the US dollar, of course, as you may know, the US dollar is more powerful. It has more value than the Australian dollar. So therefore, one Australian dollar will then equate to 0.69 United States dollars. So it's basically like 69 cents, US cents. I think that have cents. I do believe so. Cents in the currency. With that being the case, that's just the basic understanding behind it. How we make our money is we place a prediction. We analyze the chart from a technical perspective. Of course, we don't have the ability or the funds to be able to make or affect this particular currency market simply because we have a small amount of money. We don't have billions and billions and trillions of dollars where we're able to actually impact the value of a particular country's currency. But we are able to leverage the amount that we have using brokerages, using these companies, and make our money in that regard. So if technically we purchase in a cent, but the company will provide us with leverage that will increase the value of the cent we are purchasing to maybe $100, and that is then provided through the brokerages, and it's a totally legal operation. So this is the first time you're hearing about this. Of course, we will unpack it in a much more detailed explanation, but for the time being, the implementation of this method of trading, that's what we want to be focusing on today. That's what we're focusing on today. And again, the detailed explanation will be provided to you all in the coming videos. All you got to do is make sure you understand how we implement it, and from there you will have a crystal clear understanding on how we trade. So without further ado, let's have a look over here on my chart. I've got some boxes over here. I've got a box. This wonderful box is called the Sydney box, Sydney range. Again, in Australia, the capital city is Sydney. That's correct. With that being the case, why is that important to us? That is important because when it's 8 a.m. in Sydney, the economy is of course moving. It's moving. People are going to work. They're doing their thing. The economy is moving. So therefore, you will then see amazing and you will see awesome movement. You will see that. Of course, within the continent, that will be displayed and represented within this particular, not the box, but within the chart, within the currency pairs that's quoted against the various other currencies. You will notice that at 8 a.m. Sydney time, you will see that there will be quite a huge amount of movement. Again, that is something that you will find yourself witnessing as you spend more time on the chart. So when you see that, you say, okay, what is the next step? The next step is I will convert this to South African Standard Time from midnight to 4 a.m. South African Standard Time. This, if you translate this to Sydney's time, if you're going to scroll all the way down, I think it's UTC plus. Let's have a look and see where we can find Sydney. Sydney is UTC plus 10. So technically speaking, 8 a.m. Sydney time to 12 p.m. Sydney time, that's the hours of the box. This is of course where the economy is moving the most, but because we are not in Sydney, we are right now in South Africa. We're going to convert this to a time that we understand. And in that regard, midnight till 4 a.m. our time, that is where this box is being drawn. That's where that's where this box is then represented. That's 8 a.m. 12 p.m. Sydney, 12 a.m. to 4 a.m. South African Standard Time. With that being the case, what's the next step? The next step is when price breaks and closes, when a candlestick breaks and closes below the box on the 1 hourly time frame, we then place a sell. And our stop loss will be at the high of the box. So at the high of the box, that's a stop loss. Our take profit is then over there. And of course, green is always good. So green means we hit our take profit, we've made our money. Likewise over here, as you can see, we had a lovely box. Again, 12 a.m. to 4 a.m. South African Standard Time. That would then be 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. Sydney Standard Time. With that being the case, well, Australia Standard Time. With that being the case, we then saw now a lovely break above the box on this candle. We then place the buy at the tip of the box as price closed above, and in doing so, it was fantastic. We hit our lovely take profit right over there. The next one is then over here. As you can see, this trade and this one ran not well at the same time. You were running these positions, so this position then, as you hit take profit on the previous position on Thursday, Monday or Friday came along, and on Friday price then had a lovely candle break above, and as a result, what did you do? You went ahead and you placed a lovely buy position with a 1-to-1 risk to reward right over there, and you are currently still running this position. Currently you are still running this position. And for Monday, at the moment, we are just simply waiting for price to either break above the box or break below the box, and whatever it does, you will then place a 1-to-1 risk to reward on either the buy or the sell. So to recap, what exactly are we doing? We see the boxes, lovely boxes is displayed over here. If price breaks below the box, we place a sell position with our stop loss at the highs of the box. If price breaks above the box, we place a buy position with our stop loss at the low of the box. The question is, how on earth do I get this box to be on my chart? How do I do it? I will show you exactly how. So there's in TradingView, there's something that we can call indicators. In TradingView, there's something that we call indicators. Indicators, you are then able to use this to apply whatever it is. Many different indicators. I mean, if I go to technicals, you see so many indicators that is a part of this platform. This is totally free. This is everything that's over here. You have oscillators, you have channels, you have moving averages, you have so many different indicators. There's so much that you can learn from this. At the moment, all that we use, all that you are going to use is, of course, I have my own personal indicator that I have created myself because, yes, I'm awesome like that. I'm just kidding, guys. I'm just kidding. Okay, I actually did create it myself, but yeah, I programmed it myself. So, anyways, I'm going to be searching sessions, and on the sessions indicator, I'm going to be having a look around. You're going to see. Okay, so I've got a couple of sessions indicators. Generally, I'm currently using the MKT sessions indicator. As you can see over here on my chart, MKT sessions. I'm honestly not sure by who this is made by, but generally we can definitely go through this one. This is not going to take a bit of time, but I'm going to say MKT sessions, and there we go. FX market sessions. You're going to click on that one, and I've got the sessions indicator. I'm going to just mute my one. As you can see over there, that's the normal one. This is what your chart will look like when you apply this indicator to your chart. Now, of course, this is not what we want to see. We don't want to see all these boxes filling up. Our chart is very untidy. It's not very good. So what we're going to to do next, you're going to click on the settings icon right over here, settings on your indicator. You will click on that. You can tap it as well if you're using your cell phone. You will click on that, and you must change the time zone to GMT +2. So that's to be our time zone. Of course, our time zone is universal time +2, +2 hours, Johannesburg. So that's what we'll be doing. You can have your yesterday as maybe 10 boxes back. You are then going to untick session 1 on London, session 2 on New York, session 3 on Tokyo, and here is our beautiful Sydney session, and you will click that one right over there. Of course, you can change the color. It doesn't have to be pink. It can be red, for example. Red is not a bad color. It can be red. Can be any color that you might feel good. You might feel that, you know what, I like this color, I prefer it, so I'll change mine to yellow because it's nice and bright. I can see it and it's awesome. Now the time is important as well. The time must be changed to, what must the time be changed to? I'll tell you exactly what it has to be changed to. The time needs to be changed to midnight right over there, till 4. That's very important, till 4. It might be till 5, but this depends on how the box is done. But of course, generally it's till 4. So over here, as you can see, this is now 4, midnight till 4, perfect. Midnight till 4, and midnight, awesome. Is that midnight though? That's midnight 1. Fantastic. And that is your wonderful sessions indicator. That's the session indicator. That's how you implement it and how it's on your chart. And now you're able to see exactly how we buy and how we can sell on AUDUSD. Now there are many different methods that of course we utilize within the institute. This method is one of the easiest methods to implement. Very simple to implement. Of course, this introductory lesson is extremely important for you to just to understand. If you have some experience in trading, you can automatically see, and just by glancing and by listening to this, to me narrating the video and narrating how this method works, it's extremely simple to implement. It's the easiest to implement. I generally recommend a risk of 5% of your account. So you can test it on a demo account, and this is the beauty of trading. This is the beauty, is that you don't even need to risk your own money in the beginning to master this method of trading. You don't have to. Most, if not all brokerages, when you open up your account with them, not a bank account with them, a normal account with your email address and a password, they automatically will provide you with a demo account. This is a fake account that you can use to trade, that makes it seem as though it's a real account, but it's not. So normally they will give you like $10,000 just to test out how to trade and get familiar with the platform. They will provide you with that, and I will then recommend, next few videos of course, you open up your account with a brokerage, use your demo account, and you just risk maybe like 10% of the account. You know, maybe risk 10% of the account per trade, and of course you'll be making back 10% of the account. Of course, it's all down to your risk appetite. If you feel 10% is too much, that's fine. You can risk 5%, you can risk 2%, it's totally alright. Doing that consistently and seeing how the results compound on each other, that is what you want to see. It's all about the compounding. It's all about the, not the risk-free trading, but it's all about the trading with peace of mind, knowing that you know how to implement a method of trading, knowing that there's no gray area in between the implementation and the knowledge of a particular trading strategy, and that is so important. And if you are new, this might be going over your head at the moment, but it's okay. It's okay for something new to go over your head, because everybody who tried something or who became a master at something had to be a beginner at some stage in their life. So it's good. You might not be a master now, but if you stay consistent, if you keep on applying what you see in this video and what you see in the future videos, you will know, and you will I guarantee you, you will definitely become a master at this. You will understand how it works, you will implement it so beautifully, and on top of this, I even break down candlestick structure, I break down market structure, I break down all these concepts and all these topics that you need to understand as you go ahead with the implementation. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to MGR Forex Trading. Welcome to this free video series. I hope you enjoyed your first lesson on mastering the financial markets, and it's going to be quite a ride. But I am here on this journey with you. We will be trading together. We may even live trade together. In fact, right now, what I'm doing with you, I am live trading with you. I literally told you that, listen, when price breaks above price region 69372, place a buy. If it breaks and closes, if we fail to break and close above that price region, and we break and close below 69,000, place a sell. I just gave you a signal. Amazing, isn't it? So that's how we trade at MGR Forex Trading. Remember the name, because we are going to dominate this industry. And I say that because we're not here, we are here to make money. We are here to make a huge amount of money, but we're also here to empower others. We're also here to give back to the community. We're also here to not just look out for ourselves and our traders, but to look out for those that may even need it more than what we needed. This type of knowledge is not available for free anywhere else, as far as I am aware of. It's not available where the CEO of the company itself is saying, listen, I want to empower those individuals who need this education more than others, who are looking to learn more about the financial markets, more about finance in general. I'm saying, listen, I will avail my time to go ahead with this endeavor. I have never seen any other individual who runs this company or runs a company in this industry do what I am doing today. So take advantage of it, enjoy it, and I'll catch you all in the next video. MGR Forex Trading, building successful traders. Take care, everyone. Cheers and have a good one.